right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, Brian McIntyre, Bo Mack, head trainer for Terence Crawford and manager, says that Errol Spence is an average fighter. He's just big and fundamentally sound. And he said a couple other things. Let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking back in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And to a certain extent, I agree. He is like fundamentally sound. He real technical. You know what? And sometimes that's all you got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it looked totally different on the outside looking in when you win with some of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? It looked totally different. He might look basic, robotic. I'm not saying, just giving examples. He might not look as fluid. He might not look as fast. He might not look as quick. But when you get in there, it's hard. Especially like guys like Roy Jones. You know, you get in there with guys like that, it's hard to like time them and get their speed down pack. You might look on the outside like, oh man, he do that wide ass left hook. I can step over to my left and put a right hand, or I could jab. Yeah, easier said than done. It looked totally different on the outside looking in. It looked totally different looking on the TV at home looking in. It looked totally different being in the arena looking in. It looked totally different being ringside looking in. It's totally different in the square circle being in there than all three of those different views, or four of them different views I gave you. But you know, he's real to fundamentally sound, and that's the ticket, man. Fundamentals, Errol Spence, fundamentals take you to the promised land. Gives you longevity. See, Pacquiao, he ain't that fundamental. You know what? But you know what? He still got enough juice to do what he do. Roy Jones wasn't that fundamental. That's why he didn't last. Bernard Hopkins and Floyd Mayweather, they was able to continue to fight at high levels because they was fundamentally sound. You know, as far as average, yeah, there's a lot of glitz and glamour to Errol Spence's game. Ain't nothing flamboyant about it. You look at Pernell, the ability to get down and his flashy defense. You know, you look at Bernard Hopkins with the lead right hand. You don't know when it's coming. You know, he wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the quickest. He was real fundamentally sound. He didn't really have a lot of flash to his game. He was just real technical. Andre Ward the same way, real technical. So Errol Spence is built in that Andre Ward, Bernard Hopkins school. He's real technical. He keep his hands high. He throw his punches the right way. You know. So being average and being technical isn't bad. You know what? Especially when you as big as he is for the weight. Some people think, especially when you don't forget your fundamentals. When in doubt, he jabs. He doesn't forget to go to the basement. That allows him to get a lot of stoppages and slow his opponent down. You know. So at the end of the day, you can be average. You can be technical. You know, but if you fundamentally sound and you technical and you have the power, you have the speed that he has, and you have the heart, and you have the dog that he has, that is, you might be an average fighter on the outside looking in. You know, but those other intangibles and tangibles that people don't talk about, that makes you be a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? So Bo Mack is taking a different angle. It's a lot of frustration going on. It's a lot of they want to fight, the other side don't want to fight, or they want to fight on these terms. So it's a lot of beef going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of talking being going on between the two. So the fight ain't going to be as big as it is without an Angel Garcia, without a Muhammad Ali. You know, or without somebody else, or without a backstory. And what Kenny Porter's doing for Sean and Kenny, he's giving people a storyline to talk about. He's keeping the fight juicy. If Kenny Porter don't speak out this past week on the Boxing Voice about Errol Spence being a weight bully, he need to be at this weight, that weight, this weight, that, and third. Guess what? Ain't nobody talking about Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Those are facts. You know. So Bo Mack is going to be the voice that get this fight to another level. The pudding's already done. You know what I'm saying? The bananas in it, the wafers, the whipped cream, all that's done. It's in there. You know, Bo Mack is going to be the dude that cut it up and slice it. And perhaps Errol Spence get to talking back and forth to Bo Mack, and it manifests to something good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that, Bo Mack is wrong about Spence being an average fighter, but, kind of listen. If you just read the headline and you don't hear what he says, then you'll be like, oh, man, he tripping. But from a certain point of view, he is a very average fighter. You know what I'm saying? Because he's basic, hands up, southpaw. Like he said, really good right hand, good left hand, really technical. Hit you on your arms, hit you to your body. Like he's fundamental. If he wasn't really black, if he wasn't black, you know what I'm saying, and didn't have that just enough speed and athleticism, you would think he was a Eastern European fighter. His speed and athleticism, I think that take him to it separates him from what Bo Mack was kind of calling him. But average. I think he is an average fighter as far as just his fundamentals, his technique. But I think what makes him superior to a lot of the other fighters in around his weight class is, he's those intangibles. He punch pretty good. He athletic. He faster than people think. He longer. So I'll get where you're coming at. But he also was talking about one key thing I wanted to speak on is how Errol Spence gets big in between camps. And when he melt down, he's not that big. And that's what I'm trying to say. He ain't really that big. And ultimately, if this fight is a 50-50, which I don't think it is, I favor Terence Crawford like 60-40. This is my personal opinion. But this fight is really a 50-50. And Spence can't bulldoze Crawford with his size like Algieri or like Mikey Garcia or he can't outwheel and out stamina Kell Brook. And this fight becomes, it comes down to who in shape. Terence Crawford stay in shape. He say Bud always around on weight. Bud always stay in the gym working out. So Bud is already sharp. Errol Spence don't be on weight. And when you talking about picking this fight, if you really think it's razor thin close, that might be one of the things that tip Terence Crawford way because he stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people saying he is big welterweight. I don't think he that big. Like I said, Paul Williams, Tito Trinidad, Tommy Hearns are all big welterweights, huge welterweights. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at him as this big monstrous puncher or this dude that's just so big that he like the Hawk. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter. He's a big welterweight by today's sizes, but Crawford a strong kid. You know what I'm saying? Crawford a really strong guy. He really is, man. And I think a lot of people need to start noticing that, man. He's strong, and I think he's the better puncher of the two. I think he can hurt Spence. I think Spence can hurt him. But if it come down to the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th round, I'm going to feel good about my chances because Crawford stay in shape. Crawford don't put poison in his body. Crawford is a gym rat. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Christopher Colbert speak on, he fight next week, I think. Speak on Terence Crawford. He said he was wrestling. He said he really, really strong. He stay in shape. Like I said before, Bo Mack is supposed to start this shit up, man. A lot of people get so offended by people saying things. Oh, I'm offended. Oh, he can't say this about Earl. He can't say this about Wilder. Sometimes it's just to stir shit up. Sometimes it's just to get the people talking. And I learned that from watching boxing over years and years and years. Lennox and Mike going at it and them embracing after the fight. Sometimes you just talk to build the fight up. You have to have some type of character. You got to have some type of storyline and some type of entertainment. Like Floyd said, America was built off controversy. People want controversy. People want a show. Just because you act out of character, it doesn't assassinate your character. Even if people say you asshole, just because you act out of character, it doesn't assassinate your character. You're acting. In WWE, they're acting. On TV, they acting. So sometimes you gotta be Money Mayweather, talk shit. But after the fight, it's all love. Just don't cross the line. Talking about niggas on steroids, talking about people, wives, girlfriends, mothers, fathers, getting personal. That's where you cross the line. Oscar and Floyd made a lot of money doing that, man. But hey, it is what it is. I'll link the interview in the description on the source link. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hillblaze, thehillblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellow Unboxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code description. And don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email, all those links in the description. You got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Want to make a donation, just share the video. That link's in the description as well. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know your feeling in the comment section. We go.